After a few days of dry weather, we see a change in the weather on Wednesday, with a cold front bringing in cloudy and wet weather over the southwestern part of the country, with the rain already starting early on Wednesday morning and then spreading all the way up the west coast. With the system, we're also expecting windy conditions, particularly along the southwest coast, as well as over the southern interior at around lunchtime and into the afternoon. And then ahead of the front, Bergwind conditions result in a hot day for KwaZulu-Natal, as well as parts of the Eastern Cape, with yet another sunny and mild to warm day over the central and northeastern parts. The South African Weather Service have issued a warning for gale-force northwesterly winds along the coast between Table Bay and Cape Agulhas, mainly on Wednesday morning, with a watch for heavy rain in the southwest, where we could see more than 50 millimetres of rainfall over a 24-hour period. They've also issued a watch for a high fire danger rating, with the possibility of runaway fires in parts of the Eastern Cape. And lastly, they've issued a watch for high seas along the coast between Cape Columbine and Algoa Bay, with those wave heights picking up in the afternoon and evening. We're expecting up to a 60% chance of showers in the southwest, with isolated rainfall expected as we head further north as well as further inland, with that cold front cooling things off in the west. Cape Town at a high of 16 degrees and Sutherland at 12. 22 as we head into George de Aar and Johannesburg. 25 for Pretoria, Mahikeng and Kimberley, with daytime highs in the upper 20s along the KwaZulu-Natal coast as well as for the Lowveld, with a hot day for Bishu, East London and Pietermaritzburg, all with a high of around 30 degrees. Along the west coast, we're expecting a 2.5 metre swell with wave heights between 3 and 5 feet and a predominantly northwesterly wind, with fresh winds in the forecast for Lambert's Bay and Langebaan. It'll be a cold, wet and windy day in the southwest, with most of the wind occurring in the morning, but with strong winds still expected for Cape Town and Hermanus, and an average swell height of 5 metres with wave heights between 6 and 8 feet. Along the south coast, we can expect moderate beach conditions on Wednesday, with a fresh west-northwesterly wind in the morning and a southwesterly in the afternoon. And here we're expecting a 3-metre southerly swell with wave heights between 3 and 5 feet. Along the east coast, it'll be a great beach day for Durban, the Wild Coast and East London, with an offshore flow for the Wild Coast and East London and more of a fresh northerly wind as we head towards Richards Bay. And here we'll see a wave height of 1.5 metres with waves breaking between 2 and 3 feet. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a super Wednesday.
You deserve to know more.
eNCA.com